Gracias, gracias. Sí. Queridísimo amigo Alejo, que estoy desvanecido con tus palabras, porque tú lo sabes que es verdad, somos amigos, pero somos hermanos. Somos hermanos por la causa que nos une, que es un Irán libre y que es toda la humanidad con los mismos derechos. Por eso estoy muy sentido con tus palabras que me tocan profundísimamente. Me permitan un poco de hablar de mí para los otros dirigentes políticos y dirigentes de asociaciones humanitarias aquí de España. Soy portugués, lo han entendido, lo pienso, socialista. Acompaño hasta mucho tiempo la cuestión iraní, pero quería recordar que hace el 4 de diciembre de este año, 32 años ya, que hay un accidente aéreo donde fallecieron el primer ministro, el ministro de la Defensa. Muchos años después, una comisión parlamentaria concluyó que fue un atentado, y hace algunos días, el ministro de los Asuntos Exteriores de ese tiempo dice, pero si verdad que fue un atentado, no puede ser por otra razón que el comercio de armas para Irán. Está ahora mismo en Portugal a empezar una nueva, me parece que es la 11ª comisión de inquérito sobre ese atentado de hace 32 años. Y pienso que las palabras de Alejo con que tú empezaste esta conferencia son lo más necesarias de siempre. El problema es que sin moral no vamos a ningún lado. Y el principal problema político, económico, social que se nos coloca es un problema moral. Y la cuestión es que hay comercio, sea de armas o lo que sea, que vale esconder lo que se pasó hay 32 años. Es posible que en Portugal se considere más importante los imaginarios negocios con Irán que los valores fundamentales, mismo la vida de los gobernantes. Esa era una cuestión que yo, aquí más cerca de Portugal, de que tengo estado últimamente, lo quería dejar para vos decir que cuento con vosotros. Te gustaría de agradecer mucho tus palabras. Ahora, un poco en inglés, continuar diciendo que I think, Mr. Vidal Quadras, you raised the most important issues that we really have to understand. The one of moral, as I said before, but just as important as this question is this so-called realpolitik, and that we can see the 21st century in the world the same way that the European leaders saw the world in the 19th century. And this is a tremendous mistake. We are facing a third wave of totalitarian ideologies whose landmark was the Islamic Revolution in Iran. We have an ideology, a theocracy that aims at questioning all the essential values of our societies. they are everywhere in the world. And those who do not understand the nature of the regime do not understand why the nuclear bomb of this regime is such a threat to all of us. Of course, the regime wants the bomb firsthand to suppress its own citizens. It's the way to say, listen, now there is nothing you can do to stop us, because there is nobody that will dare confront us. But they will not stop there. Our dear friend, Congressman Patrick Kennedy, he just spoke about this tragedy that really saddened the whole of us, the United States, but the whole of the world. But can we forget that the Iranian regime was the only one that decided in droves to send their own children to make mines explode, just to expand in a part of the history where they were looking for invading its neighbors. I mean, who did it before? Its own children. You can see the biggest monsters of the history, but it's very hard to see a thing like that. And so when the former Iranian president, Rafsanjani, says, well, there is no problem if there is a nuclear bomb sent to Iran because we have 70 million or 80 million now inhabitants, and so we can erase Israel from the map. It's 607, and 607 for us, it's no big deal. He means exactly what he is saying. He is transmitting the ideology of this regime. Who does not understand this understands nothing of what is going on. And the third thing that Alejo spoke in the beginning of his remarks, and I think it is also fundamental and has a lot to do with all of you, and most in particular with Madam Mariam Rajavi that is here with us, is that we have a regime that does not spare a single effort, does not spare its oil revenue into deceiving the whole world. And they have been all the time spreading lies. They are spreading lies all the time, trying to portray their real opposition in a devilish way and trying to invent pseudo-oppositions that are nothing of the sort. And it is fundamental that we in the West, we stop engaging in this type of game. This is, they always do it. You know, it's nearly a routine of inventing this type of lies. And especially you are very accustomed to this. But I mean, what is really now necessary is to stop this. I think that our Western media has to act differently. I mean, somebody must have a record. It's very simple. It's just to see the loads of accusations that were made against the Mujahideen, all sorts of accusations all the time, and as they are inconsistent, as they are lies, and turn the page. And this is fundamental. At the national level, there is nothing but the Iranian resistance. And the best and most important weapon that all of us we have to confront what this totalitarian regime wants to do indoors and outdoors is to support the Iranian resistance. And